Hi, my name is Rithik, and here's how to survive AP Lit Stop Motion Edition. I want to start this off by saying that AP Lit is often considered a pretty difficult AP course. When compared to Lang, AP Lit requires a lot more reading, the themes are a lot more complex, and overall, it's a lot more demanding of a class. So AP Lit is indeed a hard class. That being said, however, you should be extremely proud of yourself for taking such a difficult course. Here's how to get an A in the class. First, homework for AP Lit. Often there's only reading, Membeing, and the occasional project. That's all there is, so everything counts. Tip number 1. Read your freaking books. Unlike AP Lang, success in AP Lit lies quite heavily on your knowledge of books. You will use this knowledge to answer FRQ 3. Remember to annotate important details from your book using a highlighter if you have your own copy. This will help you in class discussions and on the AP test when you have to remember specific details. Additionally, you can use sticky notes when marking specific pages, or a separate sheet of paper, which is what I'd often do. If you want to avoid falling asleep while reading, use an audiobook. This will help you understand the plot a lot better because it's paced at a really good speed, I guess, and you can hear the voice of the characters. Tip number 2. Do your AP Classroom and Membeing seriously. The other half of the AP Lit test involves multiple choice questions. Like Lang, these questions could be either really difficult or really easy if you practice. Your AP Classroom assignments will often count as rehearsed grades, so do them, and they'll provide great practice. For vocabulary, here's where your Membeing comes in handy. Your Membeing will often give you practice for difficult vocabulary, which will show up on the AP Lit exam, so don't miss out. I don't know if they're going to cancel Membeing for next year, just practice your vocab anyways for the test. Tip number 3, you'll learn in this class, your essay structure. Your thesis should go as follows. In the specific genre, title, the author presents literary elements, for example, imagery, 2 to 3 times in order to highlight, convey, or illustrate textual understandings based on literary elements, ultimately illustrating a universal idea and give a specific insight about that. Doing this, coupled with 2 to 3 body paragraphs, each with evidence and commentary twice, and a conclusion if you can fit it in, will give you a 5 on the AP test. If you get all your multiple choice questions right, that is. Tip number 4. Be smart. Often, you'll have a pretty good amount of time to complete most of your assignments, so do them on time. Space them out. Always bring sharpened pencils and a black or blue pen to class. Ms. Princiota often expects a lot of you and does not remind you for homework. So bring a notebook, a phone, or at home use a whiteboard to mark down or jot homework that you might have in class. And of course, don't forget to get plenty of sleep. Doing this class, although difficult, will make you a much better writer at the end of it. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed.